Hello, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons versus Rick and Morty. Okay, then I think we are ready to go. So this is, as you know, there are an infinite number of dimensions in the multiverse, and they are all slightly different variations of the dimension we're in. So in Dimension Earth C-141, Rick Sanchez got himself a job at Wizards of the Coast, and he designed a dungeon. So we got a hold of that dungeon, and we are going to play through it. So as you know, I'm Gidgewish, I'm also Steven, and I'm going to be the Dungeon Master. I am not role-playing as Rick the whole time, but I will be doing my best to have a faithful run-through of how he designed this dungeon. Alright, and I will pass it over to Gidgewife. Do a quick introduction.
Hello, I will be playing Ari. I am a half-elf fighter. Is it good?
Yep. So this was the character that Summer made. You took her character sheet.
Because I chase toddlers and am 21 weeks pregnant, so it didn't feel like putting a whole lot of effort into it.
That's fine. I'll move on to that blogger girl.
I know it's fine.
Hi, I'm Megan. I am playing a tabaxi bard named Dream of Dew, and I go by Dewey.
Okay. Your video is lagging a little bit for me. Is that just me, or do other people see that?
I see it.
Mm-hmm.
My video?
As well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you started talking, and you were like still smiling.
That's part of her powers.
Yeah, your video is just lagging a little bit. I don't know if there's anything we can do about it.
She's taken thaumaturgy to a whole new level.
Yeah.
Alright. Kentucky Hawkeye.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye. And I will be playing the character known as Jabez Shamgar. He is a protector Asimar, and he is a paladin. Oath of protection.
I was just curious, is there a specific god that the paladin is following?
He is following. Let me make sure I get the name right here. He is a paladin to Belinus.
Okay. And I just throw out that this isn't in any particular campaign setting. This is kind of just a dungeon plopped into wherever we want it to be. So.
And Jabez has been plopped into it.
Alright. And
And
we'll
my name
we'll move on to L. Yep.
My name is Elle. I'm new to streaming, but I'm excited. I watch D&D streams a lot, but I will be playing Keth Silverson, a half-orc rogue who probably broke in here trying to find something he could sell. He didn't get plopped, he probably just snuck in through a crack somewhere.
Alright. And that was also Morty's character from their character sheet.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm an expert at streaming. I'm pretty new. It's about a year ago we were streaming Dragon Heist, and kind of had to put a pause on that, so yeah, we're happy to get back to it and roll some dice again. Alright. I will get it switched over. I need to move that. Okay, that's on the screen. Your characters are here floating in the void. And we're about to enter the Lost Dungeon of Wickedness.
There we go.
So you're an adventurer. Or maybe you're even a group of adventurers. Whatever. Why are you here? No one cares. Don't tell me your backstory. We're here to kick ass and find treasure. That's your motivation. Now get ready to roll. In front of you... Oh, I hit the wrong one. Make a switch here. So I'm already doing the wrong thing. I got 2 mice in front of me. And 3 screens.
You got this.
Get back into remembering how I do this. How do I D&D? This one, visible area. Okay. In front of you is a dark staircase. Its mysterious shadows beckon you to enter. And by beckon, I mean you need to go down the stairs, or there's not a hell of a lot of purpose for us playing D&D and having this Twitch stream. And leave it to you.
I do not go first.
I'm not afraid, and Jabez boldly strides to the front, glaive in hand.
Keth tries to hide, just slink in the shadow of Bez.
Okay.
Try to not be seen.
You want to make a stealth roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
First roll, let's see how it goes. That is a +6.
Okay. Oh, 6 total, or?
No, it's 17.
17? Okay. And are you the other 2 following? What's your order?
Can I ready my longbow?
Sure. Okay. Are you staying at the top of the stairs, though?
No, I'll follow.
Okay. And we got Dewey.
I'll go down the stairs, too.
Okay. So about like that?
Yeah.
This room is dark, and it smells a lot like a pet store. It's all wood chips and warm poop down here. A bunch of bats flap around the room. They look mostly harmless.
Until you eat one. Sorry, too soon.
How far down the hallway can we see?
You can see this is that's the end of it right there, and the white area is a door. This is a door.
Okay, so that's the end of the hallway, and there's just one door.
Yep.
What does the door look like? Is it like just basic wood, or?
I didn't copy this into my notes, but there is a description of the doors that I should probably read out. Just a minute. I should have organized this better. Is there anything else, while I'm looking that up, anything else anyone wants to do here?
I mean, so you said it's dark. Sorry if I missed that.
Yeah, this room is dark. You've got a little bit of light coming in from above, so you can kind of see where, like, the walls and stuff, but it's
Okay.
pretty dark in here.
So if I have, like, night vision, can I, like, look to the end of the hallway just to make sure, like, nothing else is, like, in a corner or anything?
Yeah, do you want to walk down there?
I mean, I have 60 foot, I think it's 60 feet. Night vision.
Yeah, that's what it usually reads.
Is that helpful at all?
You can see these are 5-foot squares, so the whole room is 25 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end
Oh,
of it.
okay. Sorry. I missed that.
I'll cast some dancing lights.
Okay. So yeah, I just thought it wasn't as interesting as I thought it was. The doors are made of wood, and you know they have immunity to poison and psychic damage. So there you go. They're doors.
Good.
Alright, so
I'll still cast some dancing lights,
All right.
some like orange lights.
okay, yeah, you cast dancing lights, and the room lights up, and you notice those bats. They weren't actually bats. they are sturges, and they look angry. So let's have everyone roll for initiative. Okay, and I'm gonna try to use the new combat tracker on D&D Beyond, and this is my first time really using it, so I'm gonna try it out and see how it goes. So you might have to bear with me a little bit while I figure that out. But from what I looked at it so far, it looks pretty straightforward. Alright, Ari, what is your initiative?
8.
8. Alright. Keth.
18.
18. Dewey.
16.
16. And Jabez.
15.
15. Alright, I got those plugged in. Start of combat. This is where I need to figure this out. Okay, so one of the Sturges is up first, and I need to figure out which one that is. I want to say it's this one. It's gonna go move ahead. And yeah, this may not be as ergonomic as what I'm used to. Okay, the Sturge is going to make an attack against Jabez.
How big is the Sturge?
A Sturge is a tiny beast.
Okay,
So-
like the size of a bat.
Yeah, about the size of a bat.
Okay.
And that is a 14 to hit.
That will miss.
Alright, we're going to go to the second Sturge. It is going to move up to Dewey,
Uh-oh.
where those dancing lights came from. And that is a 15 to hit.
That hit.
Okay, he's going to do 5 piercing damage.
Ow.
Hurts.
That really hurts.
And it attaches to you. So it like comes in and leaps down, like bites at your neck, and it stays there.
Ew.
Okay.
All right, and next up it is Keth's turn.
Okay.
You with your stealth roll, they don't notice you yet, so I'll give you advantage on an attack.
Okay, so just +1.
No, it'd be advantage.
Oh, advantage. Okay, I'm thinking flanking rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. And I will swing at the one attached to. I'm sorry. What is your name?
Dewey.
Dewey.
Dewey's neck. I will swing
Okay.
for Dewey's neck at the
Nothing could go wrong about this.
not actually at her neck, hopefully. So with advantage, let's make sure.
This could be the end of doing
My head
like
gets chopped off in the first 5 minutes. There we go.
Let me. This is a rapier. It's +4 to hit. Ooh, a 19, so 27.
A 19,
No, 23.
23 is definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
And I get sneak attack damage.
You do get sneak attack.
8 + 2. And sneak attack is a d6. Correct? Yes, a d6. Okay. So, damage on the first strike is 5 total.
5, that completely kills the Sturge. It releases.
Yay!
Would I be able to move next to Bez to hit the one in in front of him after I kill the other
one?
I have a bonus action.
That one's dead.
My offhand. No, the one in front of.
Yeah, you're moving up here.
Yes, move there.
Yep.
And I will attack that one with my dagger.
Okay, and that one, with being an offhand, you don't add your proficiency. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
Actually, I have two-handed. I have two weapon fighting, so
okay.
I get to add the proficiency to that. I just don't add sneak attack damage.
Got it. Yeah, you can only do that once per turn.
Yeah.
All right.
And a 16 plus 4, so 20 to hit.
That is a hit.
And this is D4 plus 2. That is a 4, so that is 6 damage.
Yep, you slice it apart.
Okay. And then I step back where I was.
Okay, yeah. You can do that. All right.
Dewey is impressed with the rapier skill. And thankful that nothing is sucking on my neck anymore.
All right, yeah, Dewey is up next.
Have inches of steel through her throat.
Yes. Me?
Yep.
I will sing myself a little song and give myself a healing word.
Okay.
Which is, which will give me, oh, great, 5 hit points, which just puts me back to what I was.
There you go.
Nice.
Break even.
Boom.
All right, we're gonna move at all.
I will stay there. Can I ready my? I'll probably just ready my rapier.
Okay, since you already taken an action, the ready doesn't really have an effect, but I will just note that.
Well, I'm ready for it.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right, Jabez is up.
All right, Jabez sees this going on, gets a firm grip on Gilead, his trusty glaive, and he'll swing at whichever one is nearest. Since he's got a 10-foot reach with this pole arm, he's probably not going to need to move.
Yeah, I can say I don't care too much about sticking on the grid. So if you just want to step forward an inch like that,
yeah,
then you can totally reach 10 feet from there.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello, the X45.
And he will swing away.
All right.
Does a 19 hit?
That is a hit.
That will be 11 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, you slash it apart. That scourge just splits right down the middle.
Alrighty then. Nothing else he can do as a bonus action at this point, so he will just stand ready, waiting for the other one to get within swinging range.
Okay. And Ari is up.
Huzzah! Okay, I'm just going to aim at the sturge in the bottom, the most bottom,
Okay.
one in the corner.
Okay.
With my longbow.
Okay.
And say, no sucking on my neck today. Sorry, just to refresh, is this a D20 plus?
Yeah, D20 plus your longbow modifier.
I'm sorry, it's been a while.
That's fine.
22?
22 is a hit.
Okay, cool. And then damage is... 7.
7. You pierce it, and you it goes through the sturgeon, pins it to the back wall.
Oh, fun. Okay.
And it is dead.
So... I have a bonus action. I couldn't throw an axe at it or something though.
I mean, it's already dead, so you can.
Oh, it's dead. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay.
You can do what you want, but.
No, it's fine.
Target practice.
Sorry, I'm like thinking about like how to play because it's been so long, so I'm like half listening to Steven.
That's fine. This is a good module to run through because this also kind of doubles as like a starter kit. So it's full of wild, silly things, but it's pretty light on the mechanics side.
Go.
So we can help each other learn as we go.
Okay. Sorry, my cat is being all the obnoxious.
All right, and with that, we are out of initiative.
How tall are the ceilings that I can? Is it high in here?
In here,
I just didn't know if we could see if there's like more of them up above.
You can see that those were all of the bats / scourges. The ceilings are made of rough-hewn stone, approximately 20 feet high.
Okay, cool.
Kath kind of steps a little bit forward and says, "Rats with wings. I hate those stupid things. Let me look at this door so we can maybe avoid more of them."
Please
I'd like
do
to make
so.
an investigation check on this door.
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Thanks.
10.
10? Yeah, it appears to be an ordinary door. There's nothing
Trapped,
nothing
locked.
special about it. It doesn't seem to be locked, but you're just investigating, not trying it. You're not really sure. I'll go ahead and since you're up by the door, go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception? Okay. Perception. Not great. A 19 though.
A 19. Yeah,
Not fair.
you hear
Alright.
some voices coming from the other side of the door.
He'll put his finger up to his lips and say, or mouth voices pointing to it, and then step aside and kind of point at the handle.
Ooh, can I go up and listen? I'm good at languages. I would love to know.
Yeah. So Keth points out the voices, and you can go up and take a listen.
Okay. Is
What-
that just a perception or?
So you already know that the voices are there, so
Mhm.
I'd say you don't even have to make a check for it.
Okay.
But what languages do you know?
Hold on. Oh, wow. Okay. Dorvish, Elvish, and Gnomish. But I have a thing that I can like observe people and like understand adept linguist type thing.
Okay. I think so far you can't really observe them. But yeah, it's in a language you don't understand.
Can I approach the
Retreat.
door to see if I understand it?
Yeah. Is everyone else gonna move aside?
Yeah.
Or
Definitely.
you're just
I'll
gonna
step to the side.
crowd in?
Yeah, Kath is off on the side of it.
Yeah. What languages do you understand?
I mean, other than Common, Elvish, and Goblin?
Yeah, you hear these voices in Goblin. They are, they kind of seem like they're complaining about someone. And after you listen for a moment, you realize that they really don't like their friend Jerry. Jerry is a useless jerk, by their opinion.
Okay. That's all I can hear.
Yeah, pretty much. They're just going on and on about how awful Jerry is.
Can I like distinguish how many people are talking?
You hear two voices.
Oh, okay, cool. So like no other like ambient noises that would lead me to believe that there's more than 2 people in this room.
Not as far as you've heard.
Okay.
And they don't seem to have noticed anyone like hiding behind the door yet. They're just going on
Okay.
and on.
Okay, so I just turn around and mouth really slowly and hope that everyone can, like, understand what I'm mouthing. And then I just, like, hold up my fingers and say, like, for 2 voices.
Okay. I'd say you successfully communicated to the group.
Cool.
Kath would look and wait for someone else to open the door. He says, kind of.
So Cass hanging back a little.
It isn't trapped. Look, right on the side, right here, right here, but like out of view of the people in the room. But he could just turn and just start going at it. But he will also hide.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth roll.
Plus 6. That is a 6. So that's 12.
Okay.
And
So-
I'm just gonna... Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, is your intention to like wait for everyone else to go in and then try to sneak in behind?
Wait for the door to open, and then after whoever goes first,
Okay.
kind of
You want to be
sneak
second?
in.
Okay.
Try to.
Just since I'm using a longbow, if I can, I'm just gonna back up against the far wall, literally just so I have a better range. Once the door is open,
Sure.
I'm just gonna back up so it'll be easier for me to aim.
Okay.
Okay,
Just like back straight up.
if I see them do that, I will take out my rapier and open the door.
All right. You want to step it through as well?
Well, what do I...
The way the map tool works is I have to actually put you through so that I can reveal the area.
Sure.
But if you didn't want to go in, I can move you right back out.
Reveal.
Be bold, be brave.
Don't dead it.
Okay, so you see the area goes north for a bit and it opens up into a bigger room. And you
Okay.
see way further down the corridor is another door.
Okay.
You're pretty sure the goblins you heard are coming from this little side area.
Okay. Can I do... Maybe I'll do like a little stealthy Katniss and creep up around the corner.
Sure.
Thank
So
you.
make a stealth check.
Oh, I'm invisible. Let's see. The 20.
Okay, yeah, you're moving stealthily up around here, and you can start to see the goblins are sitting at a table.
Okay.
They have not noticed you yet. You've creeped up to the corner.
Can
Okay.
I do a stealth check to follow her?
Well, was Elle planning to follow right behind?
Yes, Kath falls.
Oh, sorry.
falls in
Yep,
line.
no problem.
Oh no, it's alright. Kath falls right in line. I'm not sure. On there.
Jabez may go in last. He's wearing chainmail, which means I'll have a disadvantage roll on stealth, so I want to spoil the surprise as little as possible.
Okay, so Ari, go ahead and make your stealth roll.
Okay.
And Kath admires Dewey stealth. Okay.
8.
Okay, you might
Not
want to stay
great.
back for her now.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. I was trying to see if I have some sort of. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna throw a dagger. At what
Okay.
is it?
I'll say while you are closer, and they're still arguing. This apparently, Ari, you can still just hear about how terrible this guy Jerry is. who's apparently their friend, but they don't like him. That's still going on. Dewey, from there, you can see that this goblin further north is where it has like a patch eye.
Okay.
And this one down here seems to have like a peg leg.
Stumpy and One Eye.
So, can I aim my dagger for the guy with one eye but in his other eye?
Yeah.
Oh.
What I will do
Nasty.
is let's go ahead and roll for initiative. But since they don't notice you yet, you will have Dewey and Keth will have a round of surprise.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
So I just have to. The hardest part about the using D&D Beyond's tool is just managing all my browser tabs and quickly switching to the one I want.
Yeah.
And so that's where all of my time is just finding the right thing to click on. So when we get the...
He's already using a television as a monitor, so I guess we just have to get you a bigger TV, right?
Maybe, yeah, what I need is like multi-screens on the same machine instead of using 3 different machines. That might be what I need.
You can do it. Any 5-year-old, 10 years practice can make all this work.
Yeah. Okay. Ari, can I get your initiative?
17.
17. Keth.
13.
13. Dewey.
16.
16. And Jabez.
Rolled a natural 20 for a total of 21.
Nice.
All right.
First nat 20.
Okay, I'm gonna give Dewey and Keth a surprise round, so Dewey will be up first.
Alright, yeah, I want to throw my dagger at the one with one eye.
Alright, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Not because I'm like a vicious person, but because it sounds like a fun challenge.
I'd say since they are surprised and they don't know you're there, you would have advantage, but you're trying for a very specific thing, so
Okay.
I'm going to make it a straight roll.
Okay, I got a 19, and it's plus 4.
Okay, that hits right in his eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, they immediately stop talking about Jerry and look up and see you. Like, and the one is just grabbing at his face because he can't see now.
That's horrible.
It's 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay,
Yeah.
that one is pretty hurt already.
Is it like kind of hanging out of the socket?
I mean, I'd say he had an eye patch over one eye. The other one is kind of more just stabbed inward.
It's fine. It's gonna make.
He's got all this vitreous fluid flowing out from his down
Yeah.
his face.
And I'll give myself a little like internal fist pump, like, good shot.
Guess like
All right, are you moving at all?
I will shimmy a little out of the way because I know everyone else is going to want to come in here.
Yeah, you want to move
So
like
yeah, I will
further
move.
north?
I'll move for further in because I know I've got Keth and everybody behind me.
Okay.
Is it me?
Yep. Go to Keth.
Sweet. I will step up and around to the one who has the peg leg.
Yep.
And I will swing a rapier at him. And I have advantage because it's sneaking. Or
Yeah.
I didn't know I was here.
Yeah, I'd say that. You still have the surprise. I think he knows you're here right now, but he didn't know that you. He knew one person was there. He didn't know the second person was there.
I just dash around and try to stab him.
In his other leg.
Yeah. No, just stab him like in the liver on the opposite side of his head.
Ooh.
That is a 23 to hit.
That is definitely a hit.
Ooh.
level 1 characters have high attack rolls.
He's like super spec'd out to hit stuff. And advantage totally helps. That is 8 damage total.
8 damage. Yeah, you slice him through and he goes down.
And then I will spin and try to stab the no eye guy. Now, do I have advantage because he can't see me?
I will say yes. I'd say right now he's blinded.
Yeah, sneak attack won't pop, but
Yeah.
it's advantage. Okay, another 19. And I'm rolling.
Alright, yeah.
Not
That'll hit.
And that is a D4 plus 2. That is 3 plus 2. That's 5 damage.
And with the wounds already taken, then he goes down.
He'll pull Dewey's dagger out of his eye and like hand it back to her and just like fist bump. Like great aim. Great aim.
Thanks.
Alright.
To rifle through their pockets. Just like stones.
Alright, well I'll give you the box text. This room features a small wooden table and a couple of stools. Before you came in, the goblins looked pretty bored, except just how they were ranting about Jerry. Yeah. That's about it. There's not a whole lot else in here.
Alright, so I'm just gonna walk in and just meet up with them and be like, that sounded fun.
As will I.
Dewey's aim is really good.
I will
Got him right in the eye.
check.
He'll hold his head up like no eye patch like then just keep on digging through his pockets.
Yeah, the goblins don't have anything that you'd want to take.
With like moldy mice bits or something gross.
I will wipe off my dagger on like whatever outfit he's wearing. The goblin.
Alright.
Clean it off.
Were they eating
away.
anything?
No, they were just kind of hanging out here. This room's pretty bland.
Such a letdown.
Yeah, you guys came in,
Yep.
and you can see further north. There's another door.
So I'll turn around and say, ready? Should I open the next one?
Let me check it first.
Let's do this. Jerry sounds like a douche.
Let's check out the next door, see what we can find there.
Alright, so is Kath going up to check it?
Yep, Kev will skid around and investigate it for traps or
Sure.
any other
Yeah, make an
things
investigation
that
check.
will stab you when you open doors. So this is 3. $20 total.
Yeah, all you can see is it's a plain door. It looks very much like the other door.
Okay. Isn't trapped.
Yeah, you don't see anything that would make it appear trapped.
Okay. He will step back and say, kind of like motion like somebody else. He doesn't open doors.
Dewey will step up then, and I'll do the same thing. Rapier out, ready to fling open the door.
Quick question. It says I have 2 weapon fighting, so could I hold a hand axe in one hand and my longbow?
Is the longbow a two-handed weapon?
Oh. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
it
so
is.
that
Sorry.
doesn't work.
Didn't read that.
Yeah. Ari, would you like, since you'll be using your bow, do you want me in front of you so that way as I charge, shoot over me?
Yes, kind sir, thank you.
And Keth will go up behind Dewey. They've made a pretty good team so far, and he's like, hey, it works. Why not? 1-2 punch.
And if anything gets too close to you, and I take Gilead out and tap the blunt end on the ground, Gilead will help if anything gets close to you.
I wanna point out a hypothetical situation because I imagine it coming up. If you're in like a narrow hallway, and Ari is trying to shoot her bow from like behind someone, that'll work fine. But if you're behind like two people trying to shoot in a line, two or more, if you do a critical fail on that, you might risk hitting one of your team members.
True that.
Yep.
Okay.
Just have to be careful.
So, Jabez wanted. So yeah, Dewey wanted to go first. Jabez is in front of Ari, and Keth is going to try and sneak along in between somewhere. Okay?
Yep. Stealth
Could
check.
I just scream at everyone to duck? Or is that like an action?
You can do that, but then they would have to have an action to actually duck.
Got it.
So if it's
Okay.
your turn, that's kind of already too late for that.
Okay.
All right. Dewey.
I stealth.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and make a stealth roll.
19 total.
19. All right.
Oh, I'll stealth again.
Okay. You want to try and like sneakily open this door and peek through it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is 16.
So if you're trying to sneak through, before we actually open it, so the door opens like the hinge is on the left, so it opens to the right, and looking out in just that half of the room, you don't see. It opens up into a slightly bigger room, and it is. Let me see if I can do this by hand. You can see that on your screen now. You see it open up. There's another like diagonal wall on the far side, and you see it looks like some soot or something on the floor. But just
Okay.
by opening the door crack and looking out that way, you don't see a whole lot.
Okay. I will slinky cat myself to peek around, step into the room and kind of peek around the corner then.
Okay.
And Kath will step in behind her, but the opposite way she's going. So if she goes right, he'll duck left and hide.
Sure. If you come in here, we'll reveal the whole room. And
Ooh, creepy statue lady. Is that a chasm?
There we go. You see the whole room, and this room is sort of trapezoidal with doors to the east, north, and south. It's also got statues kind of scattered around. They're mostly statues of Riiick, with inscriptions like "Wow" and "Damn." One of the statues depicts a woman in armor. Really fine crafting. Real interesting. Seems like a great artist worked hard on this one. So I didn't have actual pictures of Riiick, but the other three statues you see are pictures of Riiick Sanchez in various poses. And all of the statues have like a little plaque at the bottom.
Huh.
And if Kath came up in here.
Yep, he would be right there with that statue.
I'll kind of like wave to everyone, kind of like slow, you know. I guess. I will. Can I like inspect the Riiick statues?
Yeah, one of the Riiick statues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead and make an inspection, or make a perception check or an inspection, whichever one you want. Or investigation or perception.
17.
17? Yeah, there's nothing else particularly interesting about it. It's a picture of Riiick doing this one. He's got his hands up, like he's like trying to like summon some kind of power in front of him.
Oh.
Cats will go look at that burn mark on the floor. Carefully sneak over and see what that is.
Over here, you see some kind of like ventilation on the wall above it. It seems like some kind of like oven or stove or something, and this is just where it's like releasing its debris.
Jabez will go investigate the statue in the middle of the room of the woman.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Let's see. Passive perception is 12.
Okay. Do you want to roll for it, or do you just want to use that?
Well, I rolled, but it was... But my passive perception was higher than my roll.
Okay. So at the base of the statue, there's a plaque, and it reads, "Don't worry, I'm not a real person turned to stone. I'm just a cool-looking statue put here to intrigue you." So it's probably nothing. You should pick a door. Let's get a move on.
Of course you are. And I grip Gilead a little bit tighter as I step a little bit away from it, just in case.
Sure.
My stream lagged. I didn't hear anything you said, Steven.
Oh, okay. So he went and looked at the statue in the middle, and there's a base of the statue has a plaque that reads, "Don't worry, I'm not a real person turned to stone. I'm just a cool-looking statue put here to intrigue you." It's probably nothing. You should pick a door. Let's get a move on.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the statue to the right behind the maybe person, maybe statue.
Sure.
Let's see. Perception.
Sure.
20. Not.
Yeah, you recognize Rick Sanchez. This one he's doing kind of like a kind of some kind of dramatic fashion pose. This is the one that says "Wow" underneath it.
Wow. Okay.
So exactly what that certain thing is exactly like what I thought, that it's probably a person turned to that. Is it...
I want to walk over to the other statue, but I want to do it without turning my back on the statue of the woman in the middle of the room. I don't trust it.
Sure. You are just kind of...
My super paladin sense is kicking in on...
You're just kind of curving around there. Sure.
Yeah. And I'll take a look at that statue as well.
Yeah, this one is another picture you don't even have to roll for it. It's another statue of Rick Sanchez. You recognize it. And he's sitting in a pose like the Thinker.
Alright, so we're gonna wait for this chick to wake up, or are we just gonna keep going?
Keth is actually gonna go over here and
Alright.
investigate this door.
Sure.
Traps. See if it's locked. 16 total.
Yep. Once again, nothing super interesting about this door. It looks like a door.
Can I investigate the door, like for traps, or just if I can hear anything on the other side of the door closest to, the one at the back of the room?
Make a perception check.
My passive 17. 17.
17, you don't hear anything really coming from the other side of the door.
And I don't, like, sense any traps or anything?
You can make an investigation check.
Okay, sorry. 2.
Yeah, no.
Oh, hold on. My passive investigation is 10.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like a door.
Cool.
Pretty boring stuff.
Are we gonna pick a door, guys?
Dewey's gonna say which one.
I mean, we're all closer to this one.
The left one?
Yeah.
I don't care as long as I'm not going first.
I'll go first this time.
Alright, you open the door?
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Probably be to my detriment, but we'll find out.
Move this up. You go through, and you see a hallway to another door.
Okay, so I just back out and I can see clear to the end to the other door.
Yeah.
Like I can see the ceiling. There's no more of those spurgeons, whatever.
Yeah, no, you don't see anything else in this. It's just a hallway.
Okay, so can I just like pop back out and be like, what's in that one?
Sure.
I'll go over to that the other door and do that one. Open that one.
Okay. You come in this way, open the door, and you look, and you see another hallway.
The road.
So I'll just peek my head back in and say, looks like 2 hallways. Do we care?
Not really. Just pick one.
All right. Well, I'll keep going down my hallway then. The one that I'm in.
Okay.
Stealthing and follow dude.
Oh, this is the wrong tool. Sorry. The way I set this up, like what I used to do is set up the lighting so it would show you the room you were in, but then it wouldn't show you the walls, which made it hard to identify the doors. So I set it up this time where I did it outside of the wall so you could see the doors. But now every time you go through a door, I have to manually like delete that. Otherwise, there's a gap. So I have to sit here and draw the lighting and stuff every time we go through a door. But that's fine. Okay. So do we keep going?
Yes.
Check the walls. Stealthily.
Yeah, and I will sneak open the next door.
Can I stealth behind Kat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will take the rear again as we go to the door. I walk so I'm facing the statue of the woman, just in case it were to try to come to life or something like that. That I could get that I would be able to get the first shot.
Sure. Go ahead and make another perception check.
Steven, my stealth score was 15.
Okay.
All right. That. Okay. Did you say perception roll?
Yes.
Okay, that will be an 18.
An 18. It still looks like a statue, but you do, as you walk around the other side of it, you did notice what looks to be a door or a compartment that you might be able to open.
On the statue?
Yeah, it's on the back of the statue.
I whisper that to whoever's nearest to me. Do you want me to check it out?
Would that be me?
That would be Kath at this point.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I was behind Dewey.
Yeah,
okay.
So it would be me.
Sure.
It looks like for some reason I'm able to move Ari's token, but not Kath's. I'm not sure how to change that.
That's probably something I set up wrong. We can fix it in a little bit.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I kind of like look back at the first two, and I'm like, yeah, and I like kind of like sprint back down the hallway. I'm still stealth, so I kind of like stand in the threshold of the doorway and kind of like go like this, like yeah, go, see what it is.
Okay.
Check
I will
the
go.
traps.
I'll go to that. I would investigate that compartment.
Yeah, you.
Check if it's locked and traps and all that jazz.
And you can just go to it. It opens right up, and there's a piece of paper in there.
Okay. I pull it out and take a look at it.
Okay, there is writing on the paper. I will copy it into chat for you. You may read it if you wish. If you want to read it out loud to the stream.
Okay. What's going on with my screen here?
So I just copied that into Discord for you. Oh, and he dropped out.
What happened?
Oh, here he is.
Oh,
He's back.
Okay. I don't know what happened.
I must have accidentally dropped the call. That's fine.
Okay. Let me get back in here. Interesting note here. Quit wasting time. Pick a door and go. Flip a coin if you have to. Just pick a direction. It's not rocket science. Anyone know what a rocket is? What are you going to do? Spend the whole night standing here with a statue? You need to pick a door and go. This is like the third starring room we don't have all day.
Smart person. Gets us.
Okay.
And he'll move up to check that door him and Dewey are at.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just sprint back down the hallway to them.
Investigation.
I'll move back. I'll move as quick as I can. Not worried about it coming to life at this point.
Sure.
17 total.
17 investigation. Yeah, you don't see any traps. You do hear more voices. Sounds similar to the voices that you heard in that second room. So you're guessing it's probably goblins.
He'll put his finger up and say, mouth voices to the rest of the group, and then step back.
Okay. I had rolled 16 on a step before.
Okay.
So I will do that and then stealthily open the door.
Do I need to roll a new stealth check as we open this door?
You're fine for now.
Okay.
So are you trying to peek in, or are you going to step through? Dewey?
I would probably peek.
Okay. I'll say you open the door, you see two goblins.
Mm-hmm.
They seem angry, and they are yelling at each other. Between them is the body of a third goblin. All of them look alike, so maybe they're related. Something for your noodle to bake on for a while.
Come up.
Behind them is a large pile of glittering treasure. Wealth beyond reckoning. It could be yours. Just deal with the goblins first. But remember, these are someone's mommy and daddy, maybe.
God.
They aren't mine, so it's fine.
So.
Well.
I'll let you see it.
Can I?
From the door, I will probably, back to Kath, I'll finger, do a sign like there's two, just to show her, pass along, that's how many people are in here.
2 words. Sounds like...
Yeah.
And Keth holds up his dagger.
Seem to be moved up the hallway to follow them. Sorry, so can I hear what the goblins are saying?
Yeah, make a perception check.
15. Oh, excuse me, 18. 18 with my modifier.
Nice.
They are... You can tell they're very angry. They're goblins. They're not articulating very well, even in their native tongue. They seem to be accusing each other of murdering their friend.
Oh, okay.
You hear words like murder, treasure, and asshole.
Nice. Okay.
I guess I'll try the dagger thing again and just throw my dagger at the one closest.
Okay, yeah, they haven't noticed you yet. So let's go ahead and roll initiative, and I'll give the two of you a surprise round again.
1-2 punch.
Just a minute, let me get this up.
Sorry.
Get Ari's initiative.
4.
Keth.
7.
7. Dewey.
13.
13. And Jabez.
11.
11.
Good thing we've got a surprise round.
Yep. Hit him hard enough. It'll be enough.
Nope, I clicked the wrong thing. I need your numbers again, sorry.
That's
Ari was 4, Kath
4.
was
7.
7, Dewey was
13.
13, and Jabez was 11. Is that right?
11.
Alright. Okay, and Dewey and Kath will be up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to throw my dagger again at the first one.
Sure. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
21.
21 is a hit.
Nice.
And that is 6 damage.
6 damage. It looks up at you and is like, why? Is kind of his expression. Alright, and are you moving in?
Yeah, I will move up and to the out of the door.
Sure. Alright. Kath, you're up for a surprise round.
Yep. And Keth will move up and strike the other goblin, the one on the other side.
Sure.
And let's see that. 19 plus 4, 23 to hit.
23 is a hit.
9 damage. to that.
9 damage. So you take your rapier and thrust all the way through the goblin. Something about the strike feels a little bit strange to you. It's like more than just hitting like flesh and bone like you're used to. It's like you hit something inside the goblin. But yeah, the goblin goes down. Does not survive that attack.
Weird. He'll
And
make a note of that and then swing at the other goblin with his dagger. Unless something else happens before.
let me see. Let me say it right. When its body hits the floor, it makes a suspicious jingling sound.
Uh-oh.
My tabaxi self perks up like a cat at the jingle.
18 plus 22 to hit.
Yeah, that is a hit.
And 4 damage.
4 damage. That one goes down. It's a very similar experience of it feels weird in the strike, and then it makes a jingling sound as it collapses. All right, and that's it. You guys have a little attack force taking out the enemies before the whole
Yeah.
party even gets in.
Keth smiles and fist bumps Dewey like, we got this.
I assume you guys are coming in to join them in this room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come in and help search the bodies.
Were
Actually,
their
while they
pockets
search
just
the-
lined with gold? Is that why they were jingling?
You're not sure.
He'll search
Yeah.
their body.
Actually, while they search the bodies, I'll go to the big treasure pile and start seeing what all kind of stuff is in there.
Okay. You can go up to the treasure pile and you quickly notice these aren't real gold coins, but they are gold-wrapped chocolates. But there's a ton of them.
Snacks
they
for
are.
later on.
They're not worth very much, but they are poisonous to dogs, though, so don't mess around.
Dewey will maybe grab a handful.
Okay.
As will
Investigation check.
Jabez.
As I rifle through these goblins' pockets. 17 to see what I find on the first one that I took down.
Okay, yeah, you notice the goblin has tattered leather armor, and they have weapons, but they're like goblin quality. They're not really interesting. let's just go ahead and make a... Well, what did you roll?
I rolled a 17 on investigation.
Investigation? Yeah, you notice that inside of these goblins, all three of them have gold pieces inside of them that appear to be...
Like inside of their bodies?
Yeah, inside of their bodies.
They're like stuffed full of gold.
Yeah, you notice in like the wounds you put in, what you hit was gold.
Keth will kind of cut open the one he's on and be like, here is the real stuff. And start putting it in his pockets.
Here, allow me, and I go up to one of them with Gilead and just do a complete thoracotomy and open the chest open.
Yeah, so if you guys are going to be methodical and go through all of them, you find the one that was dead originally, you find 200 gold pieces, and the other two each had 100 gold pieces. So for a total of 400 gold pieces you find.
So they didn't have organs, they were just made of gold?
No, they seem to have just swallowed the gold pieces. They're mostly concentrated in the stomach.
Can I investigate the chocolate candies?
Sure.
Like look at it a little bit more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Go ahead and make an investigation roll.
Who eats gold when there's chocolate? Strange. And he just keeps putting it in his pockets.
I don't know. You guys might have had an opportunity to find out, but you went in all murdery, so you'll never know.
Well, okay, I got an 11, but what Dewey is thinking and will say aloud and say, I wonder these are magic chocolates that you eat and they turn into real chocolate once.
Well, let's test this out. I pick up one of these chocolate coins off the floor, I unwrap it, and I bite into the middle of it.
It is a delicious chocolate.
I swallow half of the chocolate.
Yep, it's everything you expected it to be. It's chocolate.
Okay.
That would have hurt coming out the other end.
Once it reaches my stomach, do I notice anything different?
No, it is in every way the sensation of eating chocolate.
Okay. Interesting. There goes that theory that the coins are dipped in chocolate and then wrapped.
Even split. He looks up at everybody.
Sounds good.
Alright, would you guys like to take a quick break on the stream? I know we're going to try and wrap up around 10, so we went a little past halfway, but if we want to take like a 10-minute break, or do you want to push through?
I'm fine to go.
Yes,
Keep going.
I'm good to go.
I'm good.
Okay, we'll keep going. Alright, yeah, you guys each got 100 gold pieces. Salvaged from inside these goblins.
Strange. But gold is gold.
Interesting about the chocolate coins, though. Bizarre.
About how many chocolate coins are there?
It's kind of
Like
uncountable.
hundreds?
Like you could load up your entire inventory and have be unable to carry it all.
Okay. So just literally just hundreds there. And is there anything like underneath them? Like if we kind of push some to the side, is it just...
You'd have to take some time to go digging if you wanted to.
Okay. I probably won't go through that.
Keth will take a handful and put it in his bag.
Sure.
You never know when you might need it.
Yeah, you can all add some chocolate coins to your inventory if you want them.
Maybe next time we bust into a room, let's maim somebody, but let me ask them some questions before we go random.
Looks over at...
Because I'd like to know what...
We are a fighting force, apparently. We will try next time.
I mean, we're not trying to straight kill them, it just happens.
He fell on my sword, I promise.
Okay. Should we open the next door?
Might as well.
Alright.
Did anyone check that one for traps? I don't recall.
Not yet.
No.
Okay.
We didn't make it over there.
Stealth, and then go and check out that door.
Sure.
Are we still in stealth if we were in stealth like before we walked into this room?
I'll kind of I'll keep note that you guys want to be stealthy the whole time, and I'll basically just call for a check when it matters.
Okay.
Okay, cool. 18.
Is 18 for an investigation or for stealth?
No, just stealth.
Okay.
I will roll investigation. That's 12.
12, yeah, it looks like a normal door.
Again, he will say, go on ahead.
Anyone else want to? Like,
I'll
I'll
open
walk up to it unless somebody else, like...
I'll open it.
Okay. Ari comes in and opens the door, and...
Oh, there's a door in here. I didn't even see that. I was seeing the other door in the other
okay.
hall. That works.
Yeah, is this the door you guys meant?
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
Sure. Yep, you see another little hallway, and I will fix the lighting.
Is that the whole length of the hallway? It's like a square?
Yeah, I had this one set up assuming you guys would come in through the other way, so I need to fix it
Okay.
real quick. There's another door at the end of the hallway.
Your players will always do what you're not expecting.
Yeah, well, I knew that would happen. There's multiple ways to go through here, and so I just guessed whichever one.
Your kitty is like the same colors that Dewey is.
Oh,
Gray
Gray.
and white.
gray tiger stripe a little bit. She
Mhm.
has those markings on her chest. She'll get mad at me, but I will do.
That's Dewey right there. I look just like that.
Tonight's Cute Kitty Cam brought to you by Diet Water. When you need all that great water taste, but only half those dreaded water calories, get the one and only Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it's sold.
There you go. That's better.
Okay. And nothing else about this hallway is suspicious. Nothing's on the ceiling.
Nah, it's just a space between two doors.
Okay. I just go open the other one.
Okay. You walk through.
I'll come in behind her.
Okay. You walk in, and you see immediately there's 4 goblins.
Mhm.
And this is a big old room, features 6 bedrolls on the floor, a bunch of dice, and some parchment scattered around. And yeah, 4 goblins are here.
Okay.
Excellent.
And one moment, we'll fix that doorway. And I should need to find a better way to do this than having to redraw it every single time. I'll try to figure out a better way for that for next week. Or find a way to redraw it faster. Okay. Oh, and that one. Okay, and was it, Dewey said you were coming right after her?
Yeah, I'll come in after her.
Okay.
Kath will follow duty.
Kenneth is trying to sneak in, and we
And
got
I'll
Jabez at the back.
Take the back.
Alright. Yeah, these 4 goblins are sitting around on the floor around this parchment and dice. and they notice you as soon as you walk in. They're not being hostile immediately. They see you.
So I'm just like, hey man, what you playing?
And are you saying that in Goblin or in
Goblin, yeah.
Okay. You see them. So I'm reading this real quick. At first, you might think they were gambling, but yeah, they look up and they say, "We're playing Goblins and Gizzards.
Oh.
It's our favorite role-playing game."
Did Jerry teach you guys that?
Yes, but my name is Jerry, and
Oh.
they all four of them go around and say that it turns out they are all named Jerry.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
Well, I introduce myself. I'm like, I'm Ari. These are my companions.
Keth is still hiding. He is not gonna come out.
As they see more of you, you do see they all reach for their scimitars.
And I'm like, we're cool. No need for that.
Like, what are you doing here?
We're just playing our own game. Rick sent us a game too.
And they're just looking at you really suspiciously, but they haven't quite moved yet.
Okay.
So are you all moving into the room, or are you staying in your position? Or?
Keth is hiding in the hallway.
Okay.
I'll move in, like to the right.
Okay, look up here.
So, you guys like chocolate?
No, that's gross.
What's all this chocolate in this room right here?
What chocolate?
All the gold in this room over here.
That's our gold.
Where'd you get it?
We found it.
Yeah, where'd you find it?
And you can see they're kind of just annoyed with you that you've interrupted their game. He doesn't really want to answer your questions.
Okay.
And yeah, you see especially the two in the back are standing up now with their scimitars.
Okay. Alright. I'm like, alright man, that's fine. I mean, that's cool. So I just kind of like look over at Dewey and like kind of give her like go like, okay, alright, you can do what you need to do now. Kind of thing.
Well, I think Dewey might take cues from Ari being like more like chill and talking, and I will take out my pan flute and play them a song,
Okay.
like a happy little song that I think a goblin might like.
Okay, let's go ahead and make a performance check.
You are a bard. I forgot. You've been just killing so much. I'm like, dang. I totally forgot you're a bard.
Oh, yeah. Oh god, I play this. I have like a history. I like to collect like old songs and everything. That's kind of my shit. It's like history of music. So I pull out some really great old like goblin song, you know, the song that like everyone knows. It's like a classic that like always
And
gets
I start like tapping my foot because I know
because I got a 24 for my performance roll.
it. And I'm like pointing
Okay.
at her and then like pointing at the goblins like, right? Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, they are totally impressed and enamored with your song playing, and so yeah, they put down their weapons and they start dancing, and they're just having fun. A couple of them go back to playing their game.
Nice.
Nice.
I am still playing my little pan flute, and I like go back to the door that's like kind of behind me, and like with my like back to the door, I like open up that door and then try to look around like while I'm still playing.
And this door over here to the right.
Yeah, and just kind of like peek peek down to see what I can see, like what's in there.
And I'm like clapping and like making
Yeah,
a spectacle
it's
of
another
myself,
short hallway.
trying to like distract them.
Oh, okay.
Can we like continue to do this and like move around the room to get to the other door?
Yeah. I feel like I'm like
But like I'm like dancing like among the goblins now, and like it's like fun. So like I'm trying to be a distraction so Dewey can like go to the other door.
okay, I'll go check like the other door, and I'm like slowly walking around like chill and kind of like dance half walk kind of a thing, like twirling as I'm like going around
on
to
the
the other
roof
side.
style, just like
Sure.
Yeah.
If I was a
over here.
rich man.
Yeah.
Are the rest of you coming in, or what are you doing?
Keth will try to stealth into whatever shadow is in this room.
Okay, I'll say once you get up here, make a stealth check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you've got you got Dewey distracting them, but there isn't much to hide behind.
Oh, I lost one of my own. Disadvantage. Both rolls a 14. That's crazy.
Okay.
That is stealth. That is 20 even.
Okay, yeah. Between the music and the game and reading through it and rolling dice, they don't seem to notice you.
I'm like staying in their blind spots as they move around. I'm like,
Is J-Biz coming in?
Okay, I'll hear him. I can't hear him.
Oh, you might be muted.
Sorry about that. I had it muted. Yeah, I come on in as well, and you hear me humming along as well. Goblin roads take home
Yes.
to the place I abhor, deep in their lair. And I'm just seeing what's going on and trying to play along with it as best I can.
Sure. Yeah, they don't mind it. They're just they're kind of indifferent to you guys. They like the music, but they prefer just to do what they were doing.
I'll open the door then that I'm in front of now.
All right. Come in here to see
Another hallway.
short hallway. There's a door at the end of it there.
Should we? So, I.
I mean, so I'll come back around and just like give everyone like I'm still kind of like playing my pan flute and be like, like,
Right.
and kind of motion like, should we ask them what's the best way to go, like, or do we just want to like pick a place, like?
I would say we just keep on moving. They're distracted with the music, and the others are more focused on the game than us. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
keep on.
Okay. So I just kind of like keep dancing with the music, but like start to head towards Dewey. Like, yeah, that's a great roll. Okay, and like just kind of starting to make a semi-Irish exit if possible.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You get that
Yeah.
these goblins are particularly less intelligent and not very aggressive.
Nice.
Did they jingle as they danced?
You did not notice any jingling.
Okay.
Okay, well, if I see everyone's following behind me, I will open up the other door. Like, room, hallway.
Okay, you're going to the left?
Yeah. Since we're all here, I'll just go ahead and do that.
Okay, you come in here. And you see a big room. Let me move this over.
Aha.
There doesn't appear to be much in it.
Hmm.
Let me fix
Is that hallway down there the one, like, that's the door from the hallway that we didn't take for?
It appears to be.
Okay.
Let me get this.
Um,
Oh, I did that backwards.
can I do some sort of, like, either, like, perception or investigation, kind of, like, see if there's anything, like, on the walls, like things you push and or something that might make this more interesting.
Yeah,
And I'll
so-
kind of motion everybody else in too, like,
Keth will follow.
Yeah, are you coming further into the room?
yeah.
Okay. Is Keth coming in next?
Yes, Keth will follow.
Alright.
Him and Dewey seem to be a good pair up. 1-2 punch. So,
You're the SWAT team.
yeah.
Get down!
Yeah, I'll say this is a rectangular room. It conveniently conforms to a grid for easy map making.
Perfect.
I'm the negotiator. If y'all are the SWAT team, negotiate.
Perfect.
And Jay Bez is the big guns.
I'm the muscle.
Yeah.
Yep, big guns.
Yeah.
You're the paddy wagon that we call in at the end.
So Dewey, you were making an investigation?
Yeah, can I do... Yeah, I guess just trying to see if there's actually anything interesting in this room.
Okay.
I got 17.
17, yeah, you look around, you don't see much of anything just yet. Keth is coming up behind you. Ari, are you coming in?
You cut out for me.
Oh, you might have cut out if you said something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. I'm
Okay.
just nervous for us all to go in this room, because, like, what if we get, like, sealed in or something?
Mm-hmm. I will stand in the entrance of the door.
Okay, like behind it or like you're right in the door?
Stand right in the threshold.
Okay.
Safe for earthquakes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like feeling around the wall, seeing if like anything. Is it just like stone
Yeah,
walls?
it's what I say, rough hewn stone is basically
Yeah.
the whole whole everything. And also, you guys didn't ask, but it hasn't mattered. After the first room, you guys can see it's well lit in here. You don't really see any light source, but you can see it's fine.
Okay.
It's like wizards did it or something. Doesn't matter.
Are there any, like, Indiana Jones style, like, stones that, like,
That's what I'm looking
collapse?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
far,
Walking.
Yeah,
so far you're
that's what
looking
I'm
around. Nothing seems to be super interesting in here.
Okay. So can we go back to the other door? In the goblin bunk bedroom?
Or do we just want to loop back? Well, actually, we got to go back in that room either way, so I may as well take care of that.
Yeah.
And just kind of like when you have to walk in front of someone at like a public event, you're like, oh, sorry, excuse us, don't mind us.
And you can still... And Keth can stealth behind me if she wants, since I got kind of a bulky size.
Yeah, Keth will just try to keep as stealth as possible.
Well, as soon as Jabez starts to walk out of the room, a big ugly mouth appears behind him. And it's really just a big mouth.
A toothy maw?
It could be a toothy maw. And it's a big orange mouth about 8 feet high. Yeah, it's gross and weird. Yeah, there's nothing else in this room, because I mean, what the F, it's a giant wall mouth.
A
And,
wall mouth?
Yeah, it's a wall mouth.
Can it, like, lunge at us?
Not as far as you can tell, it's on the, I'm gonna say it's on the wall behind the door, like directly across from the door. Let me see, I move it.
Okay.
It's like in...
Does it speak?
Build
in
into
wall.
that.
So far it has not spoken.
I'm just gonna, like, hoof it over to Jabez, because that's some nasty shit.
Keth also just moves as far as he can away from it.
Yeah.
toward the
Stay
group.
away from the rest of the walls. Just be careful.
Oh, you said that out loud?
Oh,
Yeah.
As soon as you say that, the mouth opens up and says, "Surprise! Answer this riddle. You have to do it." S-M-H-D-W-M. What's next in line? solve this riddle and something cool happens. If you fail, it's bad. What's your answer?
Okay, what were those again?
So the mouth said S, M, H, D, W, M.
I'm really bad at riddles.
M, like Mary.
Yeah, there's two M's. S, M, H, D, W, M. What's next in line? And as you stop to think about it, the mouth gets all gross and just starts like smacking its lips and sticking its tongue out, and it's unpleasant.
Like, we can't just walk away.
I guess we can. Like, I mean, yeah. I'll look around and kind of be like, does anyone know what this is?
I don't know what that is. I do traps.
What kind of riddle is that, mouth?
It doesn't really respond to your question. It just continues to be all gross and like just like moving around and sticking its tongue out, and it's kind of like it's kind of like grumbling the whole time. Like, come on, what's your answer?
Jabez, you got anything?
I'm trying to think.
I'll give you chocolate for another hint.
I'm trying to figure out a pattern.
Yeah, the mouth doesn't respond to your offer. It just keeps it'll keep doing what it's doing.
I wonder if the goblins know the answer.
SMHDW.
Should I go ask one of the goblins, see if they'll tell?
They seem pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Come on, what's your answer?
We don't know. Can we go get a friend to help us?
Phone a friend.
Yeah, it doesn't respond to your question.
Okay, so like Jabez and I are like right at the door, but they would have to like run for another door. Or like we just don't know if this mouth can move, right?
Yeah, as far as you know, is it's where it is. Its tongue might stick out a good 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't take up the space as the picture shows. It's literally on the wall.
Oh, okay.
What's the pattern?
I feel like we can leave. It just said for a special prize.
Yeah,
So,
but
like,
he said it wouldn't be good if we didn't answer.
Oh.
Come on, what's your answer?
It's the creepiest voice, Steven.
Well, it's a wall mouth. How pleasant do you think it is?
I feel like you could do a better Rick voice.
I mean, it's not Rick tongue. It's the
I know.
wall
I'm
mouth.
just saying, it's creeping me.
I'm gonna pop my head back in the room with the goblins and say, do you all know what's up with this wall mouth?
Well, you get to... When you move to about there, you are blocked by a wall of force.
Oh.
By a what?
It's an invisible wall of force.
Okay. So we have to.
So yeah, you let me see.
I've got a wild guess, but I'm not sure if it's going to be right or not.
Yeah, when you hit the wall of force, you don't expect it, and you get right up to it, and your face smushes all up into it.
My tusk just kind of jam into my cheek.
Yeah, it looks ridiculous.
All right,
He'll,
I've got
he'll,
to.
turn around to see if
I've
anybody's
got to
on.
guess, but I'm not sure. The odds are like 26-1.
Okay, you have one chance. Well, what is your answer?
If everyone is willing to let me take a guess
Yeah.
out of here.
Yep.
R.
That is incorrect. The answer is obviously Y. And then the mouth
obviously.
just disappears. Wrong.
Is Kath still up against her invisible wall?
Yes. So the wall disappears,
Okay.
and when it does, all of your equipment disappears as well. You still have
Good.
your weapons, but nothing else.
We don't have our armor. We don't have any other things we're carrying with us. Just
No.
weapons.
I'll say you have your clothing and your weapons.
Okay.
Hmm.
I mean, I didn't have anything else, so.
I don't have my instruments.
Nope. And
My holy-
anyone who
My
was
thieves.
wearing armor, your armor class is going to drop significantly.
Oh.
Yikes! My holy symbol's gone as well.
Yep. You'll have your one main weapon. You can choose whichever one that is. I'll let you choose, but everything else is gone.
Rapier. I'll choose that one.
My glaive.
Oh, you said we only get to keep one weapon?
Yeah.
You keep cutting out. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my longbow.
What the?
Keth will move back in and kind of shout to the wall. What kind of game is this? Give us back our stuff.
Yeah, you just hear your own voice echoing around the room.
He'll go up and inspect the wall where it was.
All right. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Now I'm gonna be thinking about this riddle all
8.
night.
8? Yeah, you don't. It just seems like plain wall. But while you're there, for just a brief moment, the mouth appears again, and it licks you.
I'm gonna stab it.
It disappears before you get a chance, and you will take 5 points of shame damage. That's right, I said shame damage. There's no resistance to shame.
He'll stumble back and
The worst form of psychic damage.
how do we get our stuff back? He'll yell at the mouth.
Yeah, there's no further response.
He's angry.
Yeah, this place, yeah. I think, like, I'm frustrated now, so I'm like, let's go freaking next room. Let's do it. And just, like, get out of here. I don't really care. So I'm going to start heading across through the other room to the other door hallway.
My armor
Should
class.
you be playing your music again?
I can't. They took
Oh.
my instrument.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what order are you moving through?
I mean, I'll go, I don't know. I don't know if there's like a cluster in the hallway, but I'm going to start heading that way.
Yeah. I don't
Should
think
we
at this
go back
point it
to
matters.
the other
Dewey's
room?
coming first, and then Ari. And then Kath going second.
Can we just say, like, unless noted otherwise, it's Dewey, Kath, Ari, Chavez?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Could our
Sounds good.
belongings have been transported to another room? Is it worth checking back? I want my stuff back. My dagger's gone.
Yeah, as you walk in, the goblins will continue to play their game, but they do look up at you. They're not engaging with anything yet, but they're aware of you.
I just start, like, singing the goblin song that Dewey was playing earlier. And I'm like, man, I love that song. And I'm just, like, trying to do that again.
Yeah, one of the Jerrys will sing with you.
Dewey's just annoyed and doesn't really care about pretense and is just gonna like stomp off over to like the other.
Same. Kev didn't even stealth on the way back here. He's just mad. All his stuff is gone. That's his stuff.
Alright.
He needs it.
You coming through this door then?
Yeah.
How dare they take my holy symbol?
And I'm just gonna throw open the door, walk in the room, and say like, "What now?"
Okay. Come into this room. Let me fix the lighting. And this dusty old room features a sweet-ass treasure chest. You sense that bling is imminent. And
Bling.
yeah, and the stuff you lost when you effed up that really obvious bit of adventuring is all piled up nice and neat around the chest. Aren't you lucky?
Oh, yes.
That's good.
Okay.
So you guys are coming in here. Yeah, all your stuff is piled around the chest, and there's a big chest in here.
Does the chest appear to be locked at all?
You can make an investigation check.
I will check it out.
I don't touch the chest, but I get my stuff back.
Yeah, you can all pick up your stuff.
And
Yeah,
I like put my armor back on, and I like lovingly like hug my little lute and my instruments.
A strong, manly 10.
10.
Kev puts his stuff back on, grabs his dagger in his other hand, and is like hanging onto it extra tight.
I will say you notice that the chest is trapped, but you are not sure how to disable it.
Okay.
Kev
Whatever
looks
it
over.
is, it's trapped. I do not have the skills to undo it.
Kev pulls out his recently earned back thieves' tools and says, "Let me give it a shot."
Okay. You're trying to disarm it?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Dexterity. Dexterity. His dex is +2. And I get to add +2 for my thieves tool, so that's +4 total. 9. Oh crap.
A 9. I'm going to ask you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Saving throws, that is +4. 18.
An 18. Yeah, you jump back just in time as a screeching buzzsaw blade pops out of the chest. Yeah, you completely avoided it. But now that has happened, there doesn't appear to be any further traps.
Okay, I tell everyone to stand back, and I use my glaive to lift open the door just in case. To
Okay.
open the chest, just in case.
Okay, yeah, you use your glaive and you get a hold of it and you slowly flip the lid open. There's a loud buzzsaw sound. But nothing happens. It's just a sound. You don't know where it came from. Inside the chest is a glittery mound of treasure. You find a total of 210 gold pieces, 410 silver pieces, 3 electrum pieces, 2 potions of healing, and what looks like a ruby.
How many healing potions was that?
You found 2 healing potions.
2.
So you guys can split up the money however you want to.
So it was how much of everything again?
210 gold pieces, 410 silver pieces, and 3 electrum pieces.
Okay.
I don't need the potions if somebody else wants to take.
I can lay on hands to heal myself if I have to, so someone else can carry someone else can have a potion as well.
I
Okay.
would like one.
Keth will take one. He's like, that Shane has me down.
Alright. So yeah, so Keth and Ari take the potions.
Sorry, where do I put that in my inventory? Do I add it manually?
Which one?
A potion of healing?
So if you go to your equipment,
Just hit manage equipment and
Just hit
then
manage equipment, you can search.
in the add items you can search
Yeah.
it and then
Is this just a regular potion of healing?
add.
yes. And who picks up the ruby? Is anyone just leaving it there?
I'll pick it up.
We'll take it.
Okay. Yeah, you immediately notice that this is a fake ruby, but you also notice that it smells like fresh baked cherry pie for some reason.
Interesting.
Strange.
So you think it doesn't really have much value, but it's kind of pleasant to have a bakery scent.
Wonderful. I have potpourri for my backpack, and I put it in there.
So far, I can do the math on breaking up whatever we got. The gold is 52 gold and 5 silver each of us get. And because it breaks up even. And I'll do the silver now.
The silver would be 102 silver with 2 left over.
102 with 2. So
Yeah.
that is 107 with the 5 silver from breaking up all the
Yeah.
So, what's left? Keth will say, since I got the potion, I don't need that.
Okay.
Someone else can have mine. Or,
Sure.
There's only 3 anyway, so.
Yeah, Dewey doesn't really care, so. Whatever. Alright.
Okay. Are we all set with the treasure?
Yes.
All right. And it is 10 o'clock. Do we want to call it here for this week?
Yeah. Probably a good stop.
Sure.
Okay. Then I will say for next week, let's be level 2. So let you go ahead and
Alrighty.
level up offline.
Nice.
Yeah. We how did it go? What does everyone think about it so far?
Dewey
Pretty
and
good
I
so
are
far.
monsters.
Yeah. I'm just going to be puzzled by this riddle all night now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't get it at all.
I don't get it. I'm not good at
Like,
riddles.
Yeah.
I'll if you haven't figured it out by the time we're done with all of it, I'll come back and give it to you.
My guess is it has something to do with the show, with the Rick and Morty show, and so I would have no
I'll
idea.
say it does not. Does
It
not
does not?
require
Okay.
any Rick and Morty knowledge.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll leave you guys to puzzle on it for a while, but I'll let you know when we're all done.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I think combat went a little quicker than I expected for level 1 characters. You guys had a strategy down. I mean, most of the time you did it in one surprise round with just 2 of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dewey and I are just bam bam.
Nice. Yeah, I got a couple things on my end I can work on to make it a little more efficient. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. We'll pick up right from here next week, and we'll be level 2, and we'll continue this silly dungeon, the Lost Dungeon of Wickedness, next week. All right, thanks for
Sounds
everyone
good.
who hung out on Twitch. We'll see you next week.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye-bye.